Hi, good day. My name is Lester from the Contenders, and we're here to conduct an interview to Ms. Monica Tan, a Hewlett-Packard systems analyst, and she will tell us more about systems analysts and what they do for a living. So let's go.
Hi, I'm Maria Monica Sital, Mon for short. I'm 33 years old and I graduated from De La Salle University. And I was a CCS and BSICTM college back then. And I'm currently working at HP and I'm a systems analyst for 2 years already.
So, Mon, given that you are already experienced for 2 years as a systems analyst, can you give us a definition of what a systems analyst is?
Okay, so systems analyst is like a blueprint in a system. So it won't work. The system won't work if there's no systems analysis or systems analyst like us. So basically, we are the part kami nung implementations and even the end of the development. So yung mga ABAPer or the programmers, they take orders. Actually, they take orders from us because they just program it eh. Ganun talaga pag programmers, diba? So, ang system analyst is we decide what to do, what the business needs to be in the system, and kami rin yung nag-ask sa business kung ano yung mga requirements and customizations needed in the system.
Back when you were in DLSU, did you have a different definition of what a systems analyst is?
Actually, hindi. Same lang as what I'm doing right now. Kasi back at college, di ba, parang ang systems analyst is yun nga, sa isang project, and then ikaw yung mag-a-analyze what to do or what to put in a program. So it's just the same thing, actually.
What skills or characteristics or traits should a systems analyst have to be able to fulfill all the duties that they have?
Okay, so actually marami. First, kailangan maging patient kasi hindi siya agad-agad makukuha ng isang ganun lang. Kailangan mo, you need to have a business analysis or you need to have an analytical skills in order for you to analyze the whole business process and the development that will be needed for the system. Also, you have to be a risk taker because kunyari, itong solution na ito yung gusto may provide. Tapos, paano pag hindi nila gusto yun? So, kailangan, i-risk mo, kaya mong mag-risk for that project na kayang i-implement yun. And also, kailangan maging problem solver ka. Kasi, in a system, hindi naman siya perfectly perfectly nag-flow smoothly. So, also, you need to consider the problems or the challenges that you'll face in a project management or in the development of the system. Also, you need to be a good listener and have good communication skills. Kasi good listener because I personally, ako yung kumakakausap sa clients. Parang what are the requirements? What do you want to put in the system. Parang ganun. So, you need to have a listening skills. Siyempre, kailangan mong pakinggan lahat ng sinasabi nila. And of course, kailangan yung communication skills in order for you to communicate, di ba? And a good, para magkaroon ng understanding with what you need to do in the system. So,
are there different categories of a systems analyst, or it's like one big systems analyst all in one ka?
May mga certain roles yun, di ba? Pwede kang pumunta dun sa isang role, pwede sa iba. Pero, as a whole, yun din yung ginagawa mo eh. You're considered in a project itself. So, parang, for me lang isa lang siya. Pero,
what do you think is the importance of system analysis and design of development of a system?
So yun nga, as I mentioned a while ago, diba, system analysis is like the blueprint of the whole program. So kung walang system analyst, hindi naman sa hindi mag-run yung program, pero parang wala siyang backbone eh. Kami yung nag-iisip kung paano gagana yung system and what should be included in the system, customizations and solutions. So, yun yung importance of system analysis.
If you're gonna weigh yung weight of a programmer and the systems analysis, which ones is heavier?
Depends actually. Hindi ka naman may ng programmers. Programmers sobrang important yan. Siyempre, without programmers, you cannot develop a program. Else, if there's no system analyst, hindi makaka-develop yung programmer. Kasi depends din sa programmer yun kung kaya niya makipag-communicate or kung pwede siyang makipag-communicate sa customers. Well, in our work kasi, different department kasi siya. So kami yung talagang nakikipag-communicate with the customers. So kami, parang pantay lang siya actually, yung way. Both are important talaga. So,
as an analysis, what are the common problems that you have experienced?
Actually marami yan. Kasi, I was stuck in a project for 2 years. So, sa isang project lang yun. So, sa project na yun, small changes siya. So, ako yung ako ngayon nakipag-communicate din sa customers. Minsan kasi, I need approvals from the customers. Hindi sila available. So, nade-delay yung project. Yun nga, nade-delay yung time. And, yung kunyari, hindi mo alam yung gagawin mo. Parang syempre, first time mong gagawin tong project na to, hindi mo alam yung gagawin mo. And so, kailangan mong mag-study talaga or mag-ask sa ibang ka-team kung ano yung mga currently ginagawa nila or kung ano yung mga kailangan for that certain project. And also, yun nga, yung communications. Minsan kasi, kunyari, handle ko is like, EMEA, Western Europe. Minsan di ba may accent sila, tapos yung upper ko, Indian. Minsan kasi mahirap makipag-communicate kasi hirap, yung accents nila, hindi mahirap. Accents nila mahirap intindihin. Pero, yun, nagagawa naman ng paraan yun, eventually.
In the system development life cycle, what are your roles in each step, like in planning, organizing, leading, and
Okay, so for planning kasi, based ako sa isang project na small changes lang talaga. So parang yung project ko, parang siyang big project with small requests. So parang, di ba, parang sa isang system, merong sales ordering, mga ganyan. So parang sa sales ordering, merong parang sa, kunyari, layout, may mali doon. Ako yung Mon, this is your, parang CR, change request, gawin mo to. So parang ako, dun sa CR na yun, change request, ako yung nagpa-plan kung kayang tapusin yung change, plan kung sino yung mga kailangan ng resources, kung ano yung mga kailangan, leading, next step, leading, i-lead ko yung, actually kasi one-man team ako, so leading, syempre kasama ko pa yung programmer ko, leading, sasabihin ko sa programmer na ito yung deadline, ito yung kailangan natin gawin, organizing yung mga steps or yung mga approvals na kailangan i-finalize yung mga approvals, organize ko lahat ng mga documents. Siyempre, nagdo-documentation silang systems analyst and controlling. Of course, kinokontrol ko yung may mga problems like, di ba, change ko tong layout na to, tapos yung layout na to, mali. So, kailangan mo i-control kung ano yung mga kailangan mangyari, kung ano yung mga possible na mangyayari dun sa change.
During your first stay in HP or my first year mo sa HP, what adjustments did you have to do to be able to perform your duties well, and also the struggles or challenges that you have encountered and currently encountering now?
Okay, so yun nga, nung first kong dating sa HP, akala ko kasi, sabi ko, diba, parang very different from sa college. Sa college kasi laro-laro lang. Dito, parang seryosohan na. Pero masaya naman. Pero kasi yung first kong dating, alam ni Mr. Kaya to eh. Maingay kasi ako sa class. Diba? Basta before. Maingay ako sa class. Dumating ako dito. Di medyo maingay din ako. New hire pa ako nun. Maingay ako. Siyempre, struggles. Hindi lahat ng co-workers mo, kabatch mo. Or hindi lahat ng co-workers mo, kasing kulit mo. So meron, siyempre, struggle ko, ay yung parang naging problem ko, may nagsita sa akin. Kasi nga sobrang ingay ko, parang gano'n. So syempre, yun yung kaya may adjust na iba talaga tao from college dito sa HP. Well, hindi naman iba, pero syempre may ibang culture din. Any other challenges? There was a time, nung mga new hire ako, meron akong first project ko. So wala pa akong, mga 2 months po siguro. So I was talking to my client. Meron kasi kami parang YM. So parang tanong ako, I don't know anything about yung system na ginagamit namin, SAP. Tapos, siya, parang taga ibang bansa. Sabi sa akin, "Hi Monica, do you really know what you're doing?" Kasi sobrang wala akong idea, di ba? Tapos sabi niya, it seems like I know how to use SAP better than you. Syempre, yun sa side mo, ang sakit nun kasi, client siya eh. Dapat, sa isang pag systems analyst ka, mas may alam ka about sa system dun sa client mo. So parang ako, syempre first ko yun, naiyak ako. Kasi syempre parang coming from a client pa, na kailangan customers always right, or kailangan i-satisfy mo yung clients. Syempre, yun yung parang naging challenge sa akin. So doon, yun yung nag-trigger sa akin na hindi pwede to na ganito lagi. So yun, I worked hard na parang inaral ko yung SAP and yung business process itself, kung paano siya nag-work. So that, pag may other, kasi usually dapat pag kunyari clients, kailangan pag kinakausap mo sila, alam mo lahat ng solutions. So yun, kailangan always ready ka if ever na may kausap ka sa clients.
Can you share some projects you have worked?
So, yung project that I was involved in, diba, as I mentioned a while ago, kasi isang project lang ako for 2 years, yun nga, in Soxwell. Doon ako in-assign. So, yung project ko na yun, small changes siya, big project with small changes. So, yun nga, in-explain ko sa inyo a while ago, na yung change ko, kasi ang handle namin is, sales and distribution, so sa sales lang yun. Handle ko minsan is for the billing, yung mga layouts, yung mga reports, forms. So yun.
What do you think is your edge in today's business?
Yung edge ko, or edge ng systems analyst, is to make people's job easier. Kasi, di ba parang IT ka eh. Di ba parang instead of doing your things manually, with our help, magiging easier kasi ikaw na nag-implement ng solutions na instead of manually, automated na siya. So we make the people's life easier, jobs easier.
So what other tips can you give us as aspiring systems analysts?
You want to be a systems analyst? Patience talaga, and of course, hard work. Kailangan mo rin kailangan talaga ng isip talaga eh. As in, hindi na to parang school na, pwede na yan. Ito kailangan pag-isipan talaga na mabuti kasi otherwise, maraming consequences. Like, pwedeng malugi yung company mo, pwedeng malugi yung your client's company. So, tips, parang you just have to love what you're doing and to be passionate in it. Kasi, diba, ako, wag na lang ako. Kasi kung hindi mo naman gusto yung ginagawa, wala rin eh. Parang hindi mo rin magagawa yung mga magagawa as a systems analyst.